Once, there was a lot of space, and jungles were good places to dwell. But it seems the emergence of 80% of the species are Homo sapiens, or humans. Ancient time to modern time, these humans have hunted and killed and inflicted great suffering upon the once proud animals. Humans, therefore, have driven and are driving scores of species of animals onto the very brink of extinction.
Wow, that sounds so serious, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Humans killing animals, a lot of them are going to go extinct in the near future. Fortunately, today I'm not going to talk about this.
What?
Well, the thing is that this fact I know, you know, everybody knows. So it might not be any useful, may not be of any value to any of us if we continue to take seriously this problem and discuss it here in this room. Today, I would like to bring in this presentation a lot more information about these animals. Because, let's think about this. Take the giant panda, for example. We can proudly say to ourselves and say to other people that the giant panda is going to become extinct maybe in the next 50 or 100 years. But apart from that, what else do we know about the giant panda? So, the big question of today, how much do we know about these animals? My presentation will aim to provide more information about these animals, some interesting features about them, and also their current status of conservation. I will talk about 3 animals in particular, 1, 2, 3. And I will try to keep the classroom alive. So, now join me with my topic today. Animals, some things you may not have known. So, the first animal is in Egypt. Yes, Egypt. Now, let's take a flight from Vietnam to Egypt. That's on the map right there. I just booked a ticket. We're moving. Egypt is the land of the pyramid. And it is land of the only wonder of the world still remains, and also the land of sand. The only means of transport, yeah, the camel. The first animal in my presentation will be the camel. What is so special about this creature? Well, now let's look at the picture. As you can see, this is sand. And in order to live in this environment with such a lot of sand, the camel has to learn to protect itself. So how has it done this? It has to develop certain features to protect sand, to prevent sand from coming into the body, maybe through the eyes, the ears, the nostril, and these things. So it's got thick eyelashes, no sand coming in. The nostril, a lot of hair in the nostril. And it can even close the nostril like this. Next point, chest pad and the knee pad. Very thick. You know why? Because the camel, when it travels around in the desert, sometimes it will have to lie down and rest. And you know, sand in the desert is either extremely cold or extremely hot. So when it's extremely hot, if the camel doesn't have a thick chest pad and a thick knee pad, then it will easily get heated and may become a boiled dish. That's for protection purpose. And the feet, as you can see, very large to prevent it from sinking into the sand. Now, about the size of the camel, can anybody give me a guess about how tall this thing can be? From the feet, yes, to the shoulder. Anyone? Just give me a number. How many meters? Two? Wow. Absolutely correct. And it can compare to a human being, like myself, for example. That should be a 38 centimeter again. I'm advertising my height. Okay. Now whether this camel live, I'm going to need my help. I'm going to need my assistant to help me. That's my computer. So computer, show me the map. Try again. Computer, show me the map. Function error. Function error. Well, let's try this. Computer, would you be so kind as to show me and everybody here the map? Very juicy. Now there are two kinds of camels. The first one can be found in the Middle East, Egypt, Afghanistan, and countries around that, and in Australia. This is the picture. And computer, what's his name?
It's the Arabian camel, and it has only one hump.
Yes, one hump. And the second type of camel can be found in northern China, Mongolia, and that's him. Now, computer, what's his name?
It's the Bactrian camel, unique with its two humps.
So there are two different types of camel, one hump and two hump. And by the way, the hump, does anybody know what the hump is for? Okay, I have a volunteer. The hump, what is it for? Oh, please. Yes.
I think this is used for storing fat or water for a long journey on desert.
Yes, fat, mostly fat. Right, a lot of fat. And a healthy camel would have a big and nice looking hump. But a hungry camel would have a very bad looking hump. That's the one. Watch this clip and notice the way the camel walks. See how it's different from the way humans walk? And you can compare it to a dog. It's different. Wow. Can you see the difference? So let me try to demonstrate it. Humans, we walk like this, right? This and this, opposite. But for the camel, it should be like this. That's different, and it's the only animal on earth that walks that way. And that's called the pacing gait. The pacing gait, the kind of walk manner. Now the next thing about a camel is the toughness. They live in desert, right? So what do they eat? What is there in the desert that can be eaten? Thorny shrubs. Water is filled with salt and maybe poisonous. And somehow the camel can eat these things and still be very strong. Now the next point, you may think that the camel is a very gentle animal who never chase after humans. But look at this. Their teeth, very sharp, and that makes a damaging bite. If you let it bite you, and there's no telling what's going to happen. The people living in desert, they rely on the camel not only for the means of transport, not only for meat, but also for the milk. Camel milk is rich in vitamin C, B, and iron, way better than cow's milk. And so if you have a chance to visit Egypt, don't forget to buy a glass of camel milk. Enjoy yourself. Right. As I outlined at the beginning of this talk, I will talk about the current status of conservation of these animals. The camel, the Arabian camel or the one-hump camel, is not in danger, but the Bactrian camel. The Bactrian camel is in danger really. They live in northern China, and northern China, especially in Gobi Desert, Lucknow area, and the Taklamakan Desert. Where are these places on the map? Look, this is the Gobi Desert, one desert. This one is the Taklamakan Desert, and up there is the Lucknow area, and above here is Mongolia. This is Tibet. Right, these areas are very harsh, especially the Lucknow area. How harsh is it? Well, actually, there's no fresh water. There's only salt spring, and most of the lakes are dried up. Why is that? It's the part of the Chinese government. What have they done? Nuclear tests. I have no idea why this Chinese guy chose this place to carry out nuclear tests, and this has contaminated the place severely. But somehow the camels managed to survive. But anyway, their habitat is being destroyed day by day. There are two reasons why they are declining in number. First, habitat loss is second, hunting. They hunt people, I'm sorry. They hunt camels for meat. In the world, or in China, there are only 900 camels left. And if compared to a giant bear, the camel is even more in danger. That's true. That if no action is taken to prevent this decline in the number of Bactrian camel, then he will have to say something to the giant panda.
Bye-bye, dude. I send your regards to the dinosaurs.
Yep. Well, that's enough for the camel. Let's move on. Another country. Well, the next place is Australia. Yeah, go. We're moving to Australia, the home of Sydney Opera House. But unfortunately, we're not going into the Opera House with some heavenly music. But instead, we will venture into the forest. This very famous kind of forest in Australia, eucalyptus forest. And I'm going to climb up one of these trees. Can you see something up the branch? Try to focus. The koala. The koala bear, contrary to popular belief, is not a bear at all, but it's a marsupial, like a kangaroo. And marsupial means it has a pouch from its belly. It's a marsupial. The koala can be easily recognized by its nose, very blunt, and the big ears. They have good eyesight because their eyes has binocular vision, enabling them to jump trees very efficiently. Other animals like dog, cats, they have eyes to either side of their head, so they can judge distances. Koala is better at that. Well, the paws of the koala is also special. You can see here, this is the front paw, or you can call it hand. And this is the hind paw, and also you can call it leg. The front paw is 2 against 3. Hind paw is 1 against 4. Very efficient. They help the koala to cling to the branches, move around easily. And you can watch the clip and see that. How many koalas are there? Careful.
No.
Now this is my friend. His name is Muffy. Muffy. Okay, let's call him Muffy. Muffy is very unhappy. And why is he unhappy? I'll tell you that later. But now, can anybody guess how tall Muffy is? How many centimeters? 60, 70, 80, 50. Wow, it's not so short. Actually, it's 80 centimeters. That's quite tall. Doesn't he look very innocent?
Look very aggressive.
How is it? The diet of the koala. It only eats this kind of meat and nothing else. Big happy family. Well, the diet of the koala is eucalyptus leaves, healthy, and I put healthy in this mark because this leaf is not nutritious at all. Actually, it doesn't provide any energy for the koala. But somehow it still chooses to eat this. Because the eucalyptus leaves are low in energy, so they have to stay longer in the stomach. So they can be processed and all the potential can be squeezed out. Sometimes you can stay in the stomach for 100 hours or so, very long time. Now let's talk about the timetable of koala. Now do you think koala is lazy or active? Yeah, you're probably right. Let me tell you this. The koala every day spends about 1 to 3 hours eating, 20 hours sleeping, and a few minutes moving around. That makes it one of the most lazy animals in the world. And this next feature is very interesting. I'm not sure if you're gonna find this exciting or unable to believe, but it's like this. For mammals in general, human beings and dogs, cats, when a female is ready to do that, then the male knows. Are you with me now?
Yes.
But the koala doesn't know. The male koala cannot tell when the female is ready to engage in that activity. That makes Muffy unhappy. And he has something to say. Before that, everybody help him, please. Next thing is the dangers that are posed upon the koala. First thing is diseases. They are dying from diseases. There's one kind of bacteria that causes the koala to go blind or make the female sterile. By sterile, I mean the female cannot have babies. So there will be no young koalas. The second agent to the decline number is this. Look at these pictures. Eagles, snakes, owls, and human cars, they kill koalas away. And this is called predation. Predator-prey predation. Right? And the next thing is habitat destruction. Very severe. In the last 200 years, 80% of eucalyptus forests in the world have been destroyed. And what is meant by this? Well, look at it this way. If I have, this is a eucalyptus forest, and I burn some of it, then the areas will be divided into, right? So koalas, here, they cannot move into this area. What is meant by this is that only the koalas in this area will mate with one another, and this causes them to inbreed. Inbreeding is another important factor that causes koalas to go extinct, because inbreeding destroys the genes. Well, that's all for the koala. The next animal. Well, the next animal is a mystery to you. Now I'm going to give you some clues, and your job is to guess. This animal is very popular. Okay? Now the first clue. Computer, help me.
It's a very docile animal. It will never attack you if you don't scare it.
Yes, very gentle. Never attacks you. Gentle animal. Next clue.
It's a nocturnal animal, mostly active during night time.
Yeah, nocturnal. It's night only. Daytime sleep. Next clue.
It has a very acute sense